Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Timothy with Faith and Reason, Grace and Sobriety. And this slide is calling out the second plague, the overwhelming chaos of false order. I want to show how the frogs are not a quirky nuance, they are a theological strike. Yahweh confronts a goddess and he reverses the creation's order and points us toward the true resurrection and restoration that we find through Jesus Christ. So listen for the way this disorder exposes what we may trust. The first data point names the showdown. It's Jehovah, and he's overpowering Heket, the frog-headed goddess of childbirth and resurrection. What the Egyptians worshipped as life-giving becomes unbearable. God is demonstrating that the powers people lean on are not ultimate. The spectacle of frogs invading every household is a theological unmasking of false security. This is also a decreation element. This frames the reversal of Genesis day 5, where God commands the waters to teem with life. Here, the waters still teem. However, the life is perverse. What ought to bless creation is now violating its very boundaries. Decreation is not mere destruction. It is a surgical undoing of the order humans put our trust into. The plague exposes how creaturely abundance may become chaos when it repels against the very creator. There's also a Christological typology here, because the third point ties the scene to Christ. Unchecked disorder points to the need for divine ordering and true resurrection. The frogs dramatize how sin multiplies and invades the most intimate spaces, ovens, beds, homes. The pattern we see in this typology is that God is taking corrective action and anticipating the one who's going to bring order out of chaos, death, and bring it into life. The plague itself gestures forward to the cross and the resurrection that recreates this disorder, this chaos. There's also a cultural note. And so you see, this is a museum-style play card on the slide reminds us that frogs once symbolized fertility and life in the ancient Near East. In rebellion, they become a sign of judgment. That irony matters. God uses that, what a culture reverses, to reveal its bankruptcy. The image forces us to ask where our modern Hekets hide. Are they hiding in ideologies? Are they hiding in our comforts or systems that promise life yet deliver chaos? So what do we do with this? First, we need to identify the places where abundance has become disorder in our own life and community. Second, we resist the temptation to re-sacralize counterfeit sources of life. Third, we look to Christ as a true restorer who brings order and resurrection. So join our Come Follow Me panel discussion on April 7th to unpack Exodus 7 through 13 and bring your questions, and let's trace how God dismantles false powers to build a living, ordered hope through the crucifixion, through the atonement.